I've spent close to 60 hours just in the last couple of weeks beginning to clean out the home that I grew up in. I haven't lived there for 30 years, but Pops is no longer able to make it up the stairs. Mom's been gone now for a while. So 55 years of stuff has accumulated under that one roof. And for the last couple of weeks, me and my brother have been moving stuff around. It seems like you move a little bit around and then you got 10 times more to move around. It's really pretty remarkable. It was a beautiful house. It was a beautiful neighborhood. I was very, very lucky where I grew up. I got lucky, right? Certainly could have been a bigger disaster. I can tell you that story someday, but that would take a larger chunk of time. Maybe down the road when we have a little bit more time, I'll tell you the whole story. That's a story, I guess, about life. It's realizing all of the things that you ignored during your existence, taken for granted, they haunt you, right? Wisdom is a wicked protagonist. Experience gives you the gift of regret. If that makes any sense. Get a little smarter, get a little bit more perspective, and you say, wow, man, should have did that differently. Definitely should have did that differently. That was a mistake. Let me take that back. But you run through room after room after room after room. Something maybe that your mother had in there. I mean, she's been gone for 5 years, but her presence is still there. Pictures and newspaper clippings, cards, Valentine's Day card. Every single thing has her stamp on it. Right? And in some cases, you're finding stuff in hidden spots in a drawer somewhere in a room. Like, why does she keep that here? Like, why are these pictures or this newspaper clipping in this dresser drawer underneath all the clothes? Why? And you can't figure it out. Never find that out. But obviously it meant something. But you look back at the old pictures, which I've been doing. It's impossible not to. You know, you open up a chest and there's literally thousands of pictures in there. Literally thousands. They start going through them, and you're seeing grandparents and parents when they were young and neighborhood kids. You when you were young. Right? Family, friends, possessions, all scattered to the wind. Box after box. And you're shifting through an eternity of stuff. And times and things that were so joyful in a generation will be lost. So, and this happens to everyone. So there's a certain level, I guess, of regret hanging over my head. Maybe that's the biggest hurdle, or just the biggest thing to struggle with. And just you gotta live this life as best as you can. I know those words sometimes seem hollow, and even me saying them this morning, it seems a little hollow. Hollow. Why am I saying it like that? Hollow. But someday there'll be no more sunrises, no more minutes, no more hours, no more days. You know, all the things that you collected, whether they're treasured or forgotten, will be passed on to somebody else, and they'll hold on to it for a short time, and then poof, be gone. Wealth, fame, your power, all shrivel up, be irrelevant. No matter what you owned or what you thought was important, your resentments, your frustrations, your grudges, your jealousy, all disappear. Your hopes, ambitions, what will you do? What will you do next? What's next on the agenda? That will all expire. The wins, the losses, they seem so important at the time. They fade. It won't matter whether you were beautiful or brilliant, what color you were, what gender you were. All of it will be irrelevant. What will matter, or how your existence will be measured, is what you brought, what you built. Not what you got out of the game, but what you left. What will matter is not your success, but your significance. What will matter is not what you learned, but what you taught. Integrity, compassion, courage, sacrifice. Leaving something, I guess, for the next generation to hold on to. Your character. That will be the most important thing that you leave behind. Not your memories, they'll be gone. But the memories that somebody has of you, that will keep you, I guess, around for at least a little while longer. Living a life that matters doesn't happen by accident. It's not a matter of circumstances, but a matter of choice. So choose to live a life that matters. And it doesn't have to be great things. You don't have to move mountains. You just move one person to think or smile or laugh today. Just one. Because this ride is over in a blink. Literally. And then we don't really know what happens. So don't miss any of the ride. And that's all I got for the opening today. We'll be back.